Happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm Glenn Truitt of Ideal Business Partners coming to you live from downtown Las Vegas, where every day is Dean Martin's birthday, especially when it's actually Dean Martin's birthday. It's June 7th, 2017, and this is the Healthcare Minute. If you're in private practice, it's no secret to you that one of the most pressing problems in today's marketplace is cash flow. In fact, every day, countless practices shut down or become insolvent despite being profitable because they run out of cash. You heard that right. You can be profitable and run out of cash. How? Because the time when you earn money doesn't equal the time when you're paid that money. This is commonly known as the cash conversion cycle, and failing to understand it can kill a practice. We regularly work with clients to repair the mismatch between their profitability and their cash flows, and it's a problem as unique as the practice themselves. However, there are a few critical things that every practice should do to improve cash flows that will provide immediate results. So what's the best way to increase the amount of cash in your practice? Start collecting more cash. Easy, right? Co-payments are a risk-sharing tool used by insurance companies to discourage frivolous use of insurance. The argument goes that if your claim doesn't cost you anything, you're much more likely to engage in risky behavior. For example, if crashing your car doesn't cost you nothing, why bother driving carefully? If seeing the doctor doesn't cost anything, why not go for everything? Collecting co-payments is a mandatory condition of accepting insurance, but many of you have very lenient procedures when it comes to co-pays. Data from the National Center for Health Statistics indicate that 25% of families have at least one unpaid medical bill, 20% are paying one over time, and 10% have at least one bill they can never afford to pay. Do the math. If you suddenly collected 100% of your co-pays, you would have a materially better cash position. So how do you do it? It's easy. You make it clear, you make it easy, and you make it mandatory. Make sure your office is equipped to take any and all forms of payment. Merchant services have never been easier, more flexible, or less expensive. Commercial banks are desperate for your business. And will help you to be able to scan checks immediately. Have a cash drawer and a cash drop, accept myriad mobile and online payments like PayPal, Apple Pay, and even Bitcoin. Make sure to let a patient you know their copay is due when they arrive. Have a staff member look up the amount so they can make their payment before they see the doctor. And finally, be firm. A copay is a legal obligation for you and the patient. Hardship exceptions should be few and far between and difficult to get. This may seem harsh, but patients that truly care for your physician will understand, and patients who don't need to be your patients. For a more personalized review of your cash flow problem and how to solve it, reach out to us at idealbusinesspartners.com for an appointment. And as always, please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at We Are IBP, and together, let's lift your business. We'll see you next week.